Alright guys, we are back with more Rune Cave. We defeated a boss, we're in this area here. It's fine.
Alright, stay down.
That's fine. Okay, they're just increasing their attack power.
The wind can't.
The wind can't be stopped, he says. But don't they have like things that actually... Oh, did I just miss this thing? Oh no, I got it. Alright.
Too easy.
Shielding. Alright. I am going to do this, so. Alright. And she is stunned now, so.
The debt is paid.
Wanted to break that shield down as quickly as I could. Blurring speed she is. And then got immediately destroyed.
Wind flows through me.
I actually don't know if there's a way to teleport out here, so I might be running out for no reason, but a little bit of EXP here, there's not a big deal. We're almost out, I think. Yeah, we still got all of this temple to go through. Is there a fast travel option? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, there's... Okay, well, alright. That was not what I wanted to do, but that is what we did. Asane, how you doing today? How's life on the Asane side of things? Would you say it's insane? Insane in the membrane? Ah, yawn. Me too, dude. I could not fall asleep last night. I don't know why, but I was just like laying there all night. It was horrible. I didn't fall asleep till like 8 AM today.
The battle will bring us closer.
The environments in this have been samey? Yeah, kinda. Not too much variety yet. But then again, I've only been to a temple, Bilgewater, and the Grey Harbor, which is a part of Bilgewater.
You're not even breaking sweat.
And then slept through your alarm through work. Oh no. Oh damn, look at that.
Now,
Gonna make lunch? I want lunch. Alright. Yeah, so I've only been to like 3 different locations in this anyways. We're not... But given how much time has passed, that actually is kind of bad, given that I'm 25% of the way through the game and I've been to like 3 areas. What do I like to eat? I'll eat most anything except for, I dislike most beans. I can't really eat mashed potatoes because the texture of them makes me vomit.
I have no fear.
And I'm not really a fan of most eggs. Now I say most because as I've gotten older, I'm starting to tolerate eggs side up and that. But as a kid, I hated eggs. But now that I'm older, my tastes have changed a little, and I can eat eggs again.
In motion.
I'm not a tater hater. I just can't eat mashed potatoes. The texture of them just makes me gag. Not gag to the point where it induces my vomit reflex. But I like all other forms of potato. My niece and nephew love eggs. I'm not surprised. I have eaten a raw potato is fine. Raw potato doesn't have the texture that mashed potato has. Raw potato has a really gritty texture. Now the flavor is not good, and I don't want to ever eat one again. But yeah, Cheshire, see? Button mushrooms. Now, I don't have too many issues with I haven't found any mushrooms that I don't like. But Omega doesn't like mushrooms. Oh, do we have new rumors? Alright, well, let's go chase down these rumors, shall we? I don't care about completed quests. Alright, so this is the one that we want, I think. Where the fuck are they, though? The Buhru Grotto. How do we get there? What even area is this? This map tells me nothing. Okay. That's a bit easier. What's this? What's this? You have one in common with each. You found a mushroom in your spaghetti once, and that's why you don't eat pasta. What? You like shiitake because the texture isn't slimy? Shiitake mushrooms aren't bad. Oh, I also don't like cooked carrots. For the same reason as I don't like mashed potatoes. Cooked carrots get this fucking mushy texture that induces my gag reflex. They finally found the count. With my last breaths in this life, I choose to say that my only regret is that I have to look at your ugly mugs as I go out. You're drowning an innocent man, and you'll suffer for it in this life or the next. Breathe deep when the water hits you, Count Evilista. I say good riddance. You're all a bunch of barbarians. The tide's rising. You dirty dog, Evilista. The tide will show you the truth. This is a well-deserved bath for you, Evilista. Well, this is an unfortunate way to go. That is unfortunate. A member of the crowd addresses you, perhaps because you happen to be close by. Show's over, I guess. It's just a shame about his wife. What happened to his wife? Well, his wife, Countess Evilista, is locked up and awaits the same fate as he. She's imprisoned in the jailhouse that ways. Pretty lass. What did he do anyway? The Count was up to no good. Murdered some of his own competitors in cold blood, as well as more than a few innocents caught in the crossfire. Looks like the lives he's ruined finally caught up to him. I'd best shove off. It's just a shame Count Evilista is going to be claimed by the tides. I bet she has some stories to tell, like where Count Evilista stashed his hoard. Alright, let's speak to Countess Evilista. Cheshire, where did you hide your hoard? A delicate-looking woman looks sullen through the cold iron bars of her cell. I heard screaming outside. Did you witness it? Tell me, did he suffer? She says, I hope he didn't suffer. She looks down at her empty hands and stares blankly at them. How quickly things change. One day I had everything and now I have nothing. What happened? What really changed, she says, shaking her head. You have to help me get out of here. You saw what they did, and they're going to do it to me. What my husband did, who he was, that has nothing to do with me, she says. I don't know if he was just wanted to keep me safe by keeping me ignorant, but she says, and then her head tilts like she remembered something. Actually, there is something I do know about. He kept mentioning something about a vault, she says. If you help me, I'll tell you what I know. I think I know where his vault is. Whatever's in it is yours. I don't care about money. I don't care, she says. Will you help me? Sure, let's help her escape. That's the first bit of good news I've heard since this nightmare began. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should join my husband. Is that crazy? It is crazy. Pull it together, Hilda, she says, clenching her jaw. The guard at the front desk has the key. He's a bit simple. I don't care how you get it. Just bring it here, she says. Once we make it out of here, I'll mark the vault location on your map. I'm many things, but one thing I'm not is a liar, she says and squeezes your hand. Maybe the world hasn't abandoned me after all. You have your instructions. Hurry, she says, and dismisses you. Yeah, I don't really want to free her, but I am curious as to what will happen if you do. I feel like she's probably lying. You hid it under the mattress? I hid mine in 17 different places around my birth town. Do you like plants? The lodgeman asks. Does the plant on your desk have a name? No one asked me that. You must like plants. Try to guess her name. Violet. Nope, nope. Carol. Nope, nope. Purdy. Purdy? That's a great name. When I looked at this plant, I feel warm and fuzzy. Yeah, Purdy says give me the cell keys. Purdy says you're the best prison guard in the world. Purdy says she heard someone trampling flowers outside. No, the day's too nice to let flowers die. Stay here, Purdy. I got this. Let's get out of here. This way, quick. Dude, what? That's not what I expected. Countess Evilisa has what looks like either a mohawk or just like the side of her head shaved. Which, you know, oh yeah, okay, it's the side of her head. Alright. I'm afraid this is where we part ways. What's the matter? Suddenly can't move? I'm not telling you where the vault is. I'm not telling you anything. Did you really buy the poor defenseless damsel act? Of course I knew all about my husband's dealings. Then again, I was the real mastermind behind it all. But lucky for me, there are gullible do-gooders out here who fancy themselves heroes. No, I was just intrigued to see what you do, and now I know. That'll teach you fools to believe every sob story you hear. Enjoy the rest of your pathetic lives. Nobody has found them yet. Alright. That answers that question. That's gonna come back to us later, but we'll get to that eventually. Alright, let's go to the grotto. But first, let's go sell our fish. It's time to sell fish and save our game. Now, freeing her, all that means for us is that we have more stuff to look forward to later in the game. More content, right? Right. Right. But yeah, Jeremy, if you decide to get Battle Chasers, the game itself is really good. Hey, look at that. I got 7. We're up to 8. I need 12 more and I can get myself the lighthouse key. Now, I don't know if the lighthouse key is good or not, but we're going to get it anyway. I am interested. Oh, bounty. You know what I haven't done? The bounty board. Oh, I did. Oh, I killed Malik. Alright. Look at that. We got ourselves a protector's pin. A small pin in the shape of a shield. Okay. We got ourselves that bounty. Next one is Giffen, the Hex Tech Thief. Be on the lookout for an unstable yordle with fancy Hex Tech pistols. The dangerous critter raided my workshop and made off with a pair of unfinished experimental weapons. These pistols are extremely volatile, prone to backfire, and will cause major collateral damage. Looking for someone to put this squirt in his place. Last sighted in the Warrens. Approach with caution, but make them hurt. Alright. House Crasher Corvin. Someone stole me house, or houseboat. A massive brute carrying a cannon with his bare hands forced me out of my floating domicile earlier this week. I'm not partial to getting blown up, but will graciously reward anyone who evicts this squatter. The big lug is currently set up in my houseboat in the harbor district. Okay. And it gives me a nice looking chest piece. Why do I still only have 8 when I just claimed that and got 6? Well, I should have anyway. Anyway, something strange is going on in Bilgewater. Things have been disappearing. The rumors of a small figure slipping between the shadows. One second you see him, the next he's gone. Folks from Baron's Rest have been talking it up, but all I know is I want my stuff back. I'll reward anyone who brings this thief to justice. And he drops a level 25 chest piece. He's level. Oh, this is a level 24 quest. I probably can't do that one. I can do these two, probably. Alright. Let's head up here. And then head over here. Into the Buhru Sanctuary, where we're going to continue our quests. So anyway, Cheshire Cat, what were you up to this weekend? What would you get up to? I completed Elden Ring finally. I went through and we beat the boss we were working on in FF14. So good stuff there. A Buhru priest stops your approach. Toothbearer, you honor us by visiting the well of the Mother Serpent. I advise caution if visiting, as we have had some unwelcome guests currently taking up residence there, at least for the time being, he says. His voice is calming and gentle, though it seems to be hiding concern. A place of great power that has become a shrine to Nagakaburos, he says. He offers a weak smile. It is a place where captains come to make offerings. Hey, Fluffy's playing Quicker Flack. It is a place where captains come to make offerings to avoid ill fortune at sea before they depart. Such is the custom here. Do you believe in those superstitions? They are not superstitions to some, but Nagakaburos is very much real. Now, whether she listens and accepts those offerings, that is another matter. Can they make offerings elsewhere? Of course. This site has become something of a local legend. That's why they like coming here, he says. He looks out over the water, but seems to almost be addressing something out there. But there are many ways to play and places to pay respect to her. This is just one of them. Unwelcome guests. Oh, well, you see, his eyes avert to the ground. It is nothing really. It is something that will resolve itself in time, as with all matters. He looks up upon you with a convincing and gives a convincing smile. Please do not trouble yourself with it. Priest, as truth-bearer, I seek to help my people in any way. Ilawi, I knew you would say that, but I was hoping you wouldn't. I'm so sorry that this happened. This is our fault. That's why he says. Finally, he exhales and relaxes. Whatever you want to call them, road agent, bandits, thugs, they've started harassing visitors to the well. They demand payment just to get to the place of offering. I will settle this matter for you, priest. Thank you. I do not know much more than that. Look for their leader, he says. This well is supposed to be a place of hope and worship for Pelangi and Buhru alike. It deeply saddens me that to see conflict within it. He nods, completing his thought. You went to Oktoberfest south of Indianapolis and got to stop at Trader Joe's on the return trip? And you got your new remote controller set up for your PC. Awesome! I've never been to Oktoberfest. Buhru missives, one of two. Olthu. Or Oalthu. The priestess spoke to me in the belly and told me, or poked me in the belly and told me not to go to fish in the harbor anymore. Going to try my luck out around the Blade Serpent Reef. Be back tonight, unless my arms give out. You were right, I should have stopped eating those sweet fruits. Oh well, new waters await, Noko. Iotha, Priestess Iotha, said I should build our neighborhood a new ship house. Going to sail over to Turora and pick up my brothers to help out. I'm thinking we should put a tile pattern floor. Can you design it? Suili. I didn't even see that one there. Right, you know what? I did get something here. Hang on. This is just far and away better than what I got. This will lose attack power, but he gained a lot of defense. Yeah, she'd lose some attack power and haste, but honestly, I don't think it's... she's getting so much stamina and defense for it. And I don't really care about her attack power so much as Yasuo's. Cheshire is enjoying Dragon Quest IV. It can be fab but disappointing depending on which one you try. I believe that. Depends on how much effort they put into it, right? A truth bearer, a word, please. Ilawi, this is quite an honor. My friend and I come from a small village. He motions to a man sitting nearby. One too small to receive a visit from a truth bearer such as yourself. We are humbled to stand in your presence, he says and bows his head. We came here to offer tribute to Mother Serpent. Many speak of this well as a site where Buhru and Pelangi alike come to worship. I admit, we found it hard to believe that Pelangi care enough to pay tribute to Nagakaburos. I trust your time in Bilgewater has been illuminating. It is a city made up of different cultures. There are many who revere the Mother Serpent. We have seen as much ourselves. Perhaps we do not give the Pelangi enough credit. Our elders often speak ill of this city, and many wonder why you choose to spend so much time here. Mike, would they question if such action would please the Mother Serpent? Bilgewater is a city of motion, a place where many come to pursue their destiny. It is only natural the Mother Serpent would offer her blessing to a place such as this. Sheepishly, his shoulders and head lower, and he casts his eyes down at Ilawi's feet. You are truly wise, truth-bearer. I look forward to speaking with my elders and telling them of this place. Were you able to make an offering to the Mother Serpent? No, a group of Pelangi thugs blocked the path to the bow of the ship, the place where I'm told you make the offerings. Under threat of violence, you must pay a tribute to them before you can offer one to her. They are stealing her offerings. They put themselves on the same level as a god. Why don't you fight them yourselves? Are you not strong enough? I will put an end to this. He smiles. It was good to see you, Ilawi. I will tell my village that I met you. Okay, no, I want to open that. There we go. You're hoping to see the king today? Yeah, take your time and enjoy it. Dragon Quest IV is a special, awesome game. Mothu, you have a son now. You cannot go hunting every day. The tides of your life have changed. You must change the pattern. You will come to the Temple of Waves tomorrow with your family. Priestess Eothea. Dagoli, I do not think it is wise for you to go after this Naga cult. The Pelangi are fools and easily led by false words. But this is not our concern. Let the ocean's clean water wash them away. Suluili. Yes, Ialka, I have many concerns. The dead do not rest well here. The black mist must be drifting nearby. I have ordered a general evacuation back to Buhru and Ilta. We are preparing the temples for an assault. I suggest you do the same. Oh, that's great. Should be more fun with a controller. Yeah. Thinking of Ilta. Oh, this is only one. Nuka, thanks for your advice and kind words, but I'm just sick of Bilgewater. The priestesses here are very meddlesome and bossy. It's almost as bad when I visited Buhru. Of course, I honor Naga Kaburos, but I'm from Ilta. We take our time there and enjoy life. Change happens just as well at a slower and steadier pace, doesn't it? After a hunt, why do I need to rush out and chop down a tree or mend some nets right away? Can't I rest? When next you summon a great serpent headed towards Ilta, can I ride back with you? The sign means the well of the mother serpent. Make ye offering at the bow of the grace for safe passage. Grant mercy for our sins, mother serpent. Okay, let's save here. And here we go. A pair of bandits appear on the path to the bridge and stand in the way. Welcome to the Great Wishing Well. Have you come to make an offering to the Mother Serpent? For a small fee, we can make your visit here a pleasant one. My business is none of your concern. Ah, I see. That's where you're mistaken. You walking by here without paying us tribute, see, that's our business. Please, try to take my money. Have it your way then, he says, grinning.
Now you face the truth. Just a short rest.
My tentacles crit.
Got what you deserved.
And they didn't stand a chance. Faye, hello! Welcome! How was your weekend, my friend?
Stagnate no longer.
Welcome, my friend. So did we just like straight up murder these dudes, or did we just beat them up? I mean, murdering them would prevent them from ever doing this again. The lusty legend of Hay Haraway, 1 of 5. Hay ducked into a tiny alleyway of Mainspring Crescent, her heart thudding in her chest. Not from her close call with the Lux Piltovan Casino security forces, but from the encounter with that mysterious stranger across the card table. Those green eyes hidden behind the ice feather mask had blinked amusedly whenever Hay raised the stakes. Easy to do when playing with a pickpocketed purse, of course. And finally, the last time Hay raised, those red lips had parted in a smile. Rather than a stack of chips, the opponent slid a single scrap of paper into the center of the table. Hay was a gambler. She couldn't resist. Call, she'd said. The dealer flipped the cards. She'd won, but there was barely a moment to celebrate before the guards were on her. She'd slipped them, of course, but not without one thing. With trembling hands, she unfolded the scrap of paper, an address in the clan district. Scrawled beneath it, "Do come." Hay grinned. Yes, do come. Omega's playing Brave Exvius? That's not a surprise. Omega's always playing Brave Exvius.
This will be fun, yes?
Oh good, we're fighting ankle slicers.
Very kind.
How? They do not like you, huh?
Not half bad.
The truth is dead.
Never get sold.
You haven't heard of Brave Exvius? Final Fantasy Brave Exvius? It was
Getting dark.
a game that Square was pushing so much a few years back to a frustrating degree. There are a few things more annoying than going to a video game show and seeing a video game company at E3 talking about games they've already released. And Final Fantasy or Square kept doing that with Brave Exvius.
They will know me.
Rom has done it!
You can't get anything mobile because the server's just going down when you're into it, and they'll find ways to make it cost thousands of dollars or hours. Yeah, I can't get into mobile games. I keep trying. Like, I started Brave Exvius. I got my slime in that at least, so that's good. But, yeah, I just keep getting, like, I can't do it. Let me...
Does that hurt?
Jesus, you get a lot of attacks.
Getting dark.
Oh, he's been sundered. I should use that a lot earlier, actually. Okay, dude, what the fuck? He just had like 6 attacks in a row!
Path can't end here.
Alright, so that guy's gonna die fast. It's the first time I've had a character die.
Shame. We could have been friends.
Guess I should provoke with him, eh? Alright, well first off, we're gonna go back to Braum. Cleansing potions. There you go. I guess I could use a revival potion to bring him back. Got a lot of those. Compared to the decay and disrepair surrounding the area, this cannon has stood the test of time. Too heavy to move without the proper tools, looters may have ignored it in favor of easier to carry items. Down in sight you see a boulder that potentially blocks a walkable path alongside the cliff. There are plenty of cannonballs nearby, but the cannon lacks the gunpowder to fire any of them. Record Keeper actually kept you for a while. Only mobile games you play is Gems of War. What's Gems of War? I don't think I know that one. Dimensions is a handheld game on mobile, not a mobile game. Yeah, FF Dimensions was a fantastic game.
Join me, my friends.
You've been playing Pokemon Go for a year or two, but you need the Pokemon in a real game to fight or do Stadium. Yeah, so Pokemon Go is about the only Pokemon or only mobile game I play, really.
Here we go.
Dude, why do you guys keep going after him so much? Who's got the most HP? Looks like you do.
Stand down.
Hey, stuff! Boom, look at that.
Pierce.
Ow, that was rude. And there he goes.
Too easy.
Gems of War is a match 3 game similar to Puzzle Quest. You have a team and you try to build up mana to cast their abilities. I don't play anything like that. Like I said, I basically, the only mobile game I play is Pokemon Go, and that's simply because I don't need to spend any money on it. I can play it extremely passively when I go out and walk around, and that's it. Like, even Dragon Quest mobile games don't really hold my interest, and I love Dragon Quest. And believe you me, I have tried. Alright, hang on, guys.